I think it's no secret that anybody who owns a pair of AirPods Pro absolutely loves them. But now, Apple has introduced the brand new Beats Studio Buds Plus. Now, these expand on what made the original Beats Studio Buds already very impressive and added some really nifty features and this really sexy transparent color.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's the one and only, and today I got a really special video for you guys. Me and Jerry Schultz have decided to collab together to bring you guys a head-to-head comparison of the brand new Beats Studio Buds Plus and the AirPods Pro 2. Ever since I stumbled upon Jerry's channel, I have been enthralled and I'm a huge fan of his work. And you better stick around until the end because we're going to be giving away a pair of Beats Studio Buds Plus to one lucky winner. So we have a lot to talk about. We're not going to waste any more time. Let's go ahead and roll that intro and get started.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, first things first, we gotta cover pricing because both of these buds are what I consider mid-tier buds. They're not uber expensive like something like the AirPods Max, but they're not also what I'd call cheap either. But anyway, the Beats Studio Buds Plus is the cheaper option, coming in at $169 here in the States and comes in your choice of three very awesome colors. You can choose between Ivory, Black/Gold, and of course, the super intriguing transparent color, which allows you to see some of the tech found inside of the buds and the case, which I think is super gnarly. It really reminds me of some retro tech like the see-through semi-transparent Game Boy Color back in the day. On the other hand, AirPods have long been criticized for only being available in a singular color, that being the same glossy white many of us are used to. And AirPods Pro are priced at $249. Effectively making them $80 more expensive over the Beats Studio Buds Plus. While both these earbuds share some of the same features, there's a pretty substantial difference between them, which can make choosing between them more difficult than you'd expect. Let's first dive into the design of both of these, looking at the buds themselves, but also the cases. When it comes to design, both the AirPods Pro 2 and Beats Studio Buds Plus have their unique aesthetics. The AirPods Pro 2 maintains the recognizable Apple design language, while the Studio Buds Plus offer a sleek and more versatile appearance. The choice between the two design styles ultimately depends on personal preference, whether you prefer the familiar AirPods design or the distinct look of the Studio Buds Plus. The AirPods Pro do have a small stem, so they are easier to handle when not in the ear, and because the Studio Buds do not, sometimes it can be a bit finicky removing them from the buds case. Speaking of the case, both are pretty similar in size, with both being easily palmable, but the Studio Buds case is larger, even if by just a little bit. Also, an important thing to keep in mind, the AirPods Pro case charges with a lightning cord, while the Beats Buds charge via a USB-C cable. And I'll let Jerry cover battery life in just a minute. Additionally, the inclusion of color options on the Studio Buds Plus adds a touch of customization for users seeking a more individualized style. Now, having earbuds that look nice is of course a great perk, but the main reason you want to pick up some quality earbuds is for their sound. So, how do these two stack up in terms of sound quality? Well, the thing is, it's really hard to review earbuds because, I wish I could just pass you the buds through your phone or computer screen and just have you pop them in and take a listen for yourself. So in that regard, it's tricky reviewing earbuds, not to mention, sound is very subjective to people. Some people may love the classic bassy sound Beats have long been known for, and then others would say they suck. So I'll try my best to give you all the juicy deets. So first thing you need to know is both of these buds have that awesome ANC feature, which stands for active noise cancellation. While using this setting, you'll hear a very low white noise hum, and most of the surrounding noise around you will be almost entirely drowned out. Both offer kind of the opposite, called transparency mode, where instead of everything being drowned out and muted, with transparency mode enabled, your buds become like tiny little microphones that allow the sounds of your surroundings to be amplified. This is useful in scenarios where, let's say you're talking to a store clerk, but you don't necessarily want to take the earbuds off. But the AirPods Pro 2 do have an edge here with adaptive transparency mode, which, long story short, is just a more advanced version of this feature than the standard transparency mode found inside the Beats. But now, getting into actual sound quality and acoustics. The AirPods Pro 2 offer an immersive sound quality that allows users to experience rich and detailed audio. The improved custom amp and driver deliver better lower and higher frequencies, resulting in a more immersive listening experience. With the support of Dolby Atmos spatial audio, the soundstage extends all around the listener, creating a three-dimensional 360-degree effect. However, some users may find the bass lacking, which is where Beats have historically excelled at. Overall, the AirPods Pro 2 provide a high-quality audio experience that sets them apart from other earbuds on the market. The Beats Studio Buds Plus, on the other hand, deliver effective noise cancellation and a well-balanced sound profile. While the bass depth and warmth might be lacking at lower volume levels, increasing the volume helps to bring more energy and fill out the bass. The audio quality is suitable for a wide range of music genres, offering a pleasing listening experience. Additionally, the Beats Studio Buds Plus provide good clarity and details in the mid and high frequencies, making vocals and instrumentals shine. Overall, these earbuds offer an enjoyable sound signature that many users will appreciate. For me personally, I love when my songs have really punchy bass and vocals at the forefront, and I feel the Beats do a better job in this regard. It's hard choosing since both produce amazing sound quality, and just like I said, sound quality is very subjective between one user to the next. And just because I prefer the Beats for audio quality does not mean that the AirPods Pro sound bad, because trust me, they don't. Just my personal opinion. But just don't take my word for it. Here's Jerry to give you his opinion on both these buds. Jerry, take it away.
Thanks, Juan. In my testing comparing the Studio Buds Plus to the AirPods Pro 2, I found that the Beats do indeed have a heavier bass than the AirPods Pro. I really liked this when listening to rock and pop music, and I found myself bobbing my head up and down to the bass using the Beats buds. The highs also sounded pretty good overall, but the vocals did sound a bit hollow on the Beats. I felt that the AirPods Pro 2 had a better, more even mix across the spectrum than the Beats did, with decent bass, clear vocals, and nice highs, but I did enjoy both of them just for different reasons. For noise cancellation, I found the H2 equipped AirPods Pro 2 to be better overall here as well. Going back and forth between the Studio Buds and AirPods with the sound of a clothes dryer and running water in the background, the AirPods tended to drown out most of the dryer hum, with the Studio Buds maybe just slightly behind it. I felt like they both let me down when trying to cancel out the sound of the running water though. And when trying out transparency mode with both of these buds and talking to my wife, I had no issues hearing her at all, even if I had music or a podcast playing at the same time. Both of these had really good transparency mode. Overall, both of these sound great, and I don't think you'll be disappointed with either one of them. It's only when you compare them side by side that you might hear some slight differences. And when it comes to battery life, the Studio Buds Plus are able to get up to 36 hours of use. You can get up to 9 hours use from each earbud with active noise cancellation off, plus an additional 3 charges from the case. With noise cancellation on with the Beats, you can expect up to 24 hours of total battery life, but you can also fast fuel your Beats with up to an hour of charge in just 5 minutes. For AirPods Pro 2, the max battery life is around 30 hours with noise cancellation turned on, with about 6 hours from each AirPod and up to 4 charges with the charging case. You can expect a little bit less with spatial audio and head tracking enabled, but you can also get up to an hour of use with just a 5-minute charge with the AirPods, just like you can with the Studio Buds. I'm actually really impressed with the battery on both of these devices, since we can get more than 5 hours from something this tiny. They'll both get you through whatever activity you're trying to drown out. Controlling these two sets of earbuds are mostly similar. The Beats Studio Buds have a single button which can be configured to control your listening experience, active noise cancellation, change the volume, or activate Siri. Now this is a physical button on the Beats that actually moves, but on the AirPods Pro 2, you have this pressure sensitive button right here on the stems that doesn't actually move but does vibrate when you press it and performs much of the same functions as the button on the Beats. Changing the volume on the AirPods Pro 2 is easier than on the Studio Buds though, because you can just swipe up and down on the flat part of the stem. With the Studio Buds, you either need to configure the single buttons as volume up and down with a long press in settings, which removes the ability to change noise cancellation modes with a long press, or use Hey Siri, and no one likes to do that. Both the AirPods and the Beats can also be connected to and controlled in Control Center, and have some other limited configuration options inside the settings apps. So Juan, what other features do these buds have?
We've covered a lot, but here's a nice comprehensive list of all of the available features found on both buds. There's a lot these have to offer, but most of Jerry's and my favorite features have already been highlighted, like the ANC and transparency modes. But other important features found on the AirPods that aren't present on the Beats case is wireless charging compatibility. Honestly, I'm sure this won't be that big of an issue for many, but it is nice knowing you can lay your AirPods on any Qi-enabled charging pad and rest easy after a nice runner workout. Plus, you have the added convenience of knowing that both the case and buds are rated at an IPX4 rating for the AirPods Pro, whereas only the buds share this rating on the Beats Studio side. So what's the verdict? Honestly, these both are terrific buds, but they do offer unique attributes, and it ultimately depends on what suits your needs best. For example, if you're someone that values more bass and better battery life, plus more personalization with different color options, then the Studio Buds Plus are 100% for you. However, the AirPods Pro are a nearly perfect product in my opinion with just a few very minor flaws. It's a really tough call, but in our opinion, the AirPods Pro are the better buy. For only $80 more, you're getting better controls and sound quality, minus the bass, of course. Yes, you're losing out on some battery life, and you only get a singular color option, but otherwise, the AirPod Pro's pros outweigh the cons. Regardless of which you pick up, we're sure you'll be happy, but now at least you know all the differences between them.
So guys, here's the deal. I know me and Jerry threw a lot of information at you guys, but really this decision is really hard, at least in my opinion. You got these guys that come in at $169 versus $249. Now, even though the bass is a little bit more impressive on the Beats Studio Buds Plus, overall audio quality, hands down, I'd have to give it to the AirPods Pro 2. Plus, on top of that, the ANC is just a little bit better on the AirPods Pro 2 over the Beats Studio Buds Plus. So in the end, $249, $169, if I had to pick one, oh man, this is a hard one. You got some nice customization with these awesome colors on the Beats Studio Buds Plus, but if I had to choose, yeah, I'm gonna give it to the AirPods Pro 2 just because it has all those features, and even though you do compromise a little bit on battery, you won't be disappointed in the audio quality and all the great features that come along with the AirPods Pro 2. And now the moment you guys have been waiting for. So guys, yes, me and Jerry are giving away a brand new pair of Beats Studio Buds Plus 2, and entry requirements are extremely simple. On top of that, we're gonna make this really fun and add some spice to the giveaway by hosting a live stream on August 12th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So make sure you set your calendars and join us on stream and just come and chat with us. The entry requirements are really simple, so obviously you must be subscribed to both of our channels. I'm gonna attach Jerry's channel down in the video description below. He is Jerry Schultz. Don't forget, he's an awesome guy, and I absolutely love his work. You will not be disappointed. Entry requirement number 2 is simply to follow us on any of our socials. So here's mine on screen right now. I will also attach Jerry's socials in the video description. Feel free to follow at us and tweet at us, and before the live stream commences, we will build up some hype over on Twitter, so make sure to give us a follow. And finally, just drop a comment either on my video or on Jerry's. We will be picking one comment randomly live on the live stream for all to see. Who knows? Don't pass up on this opportunity. You might be the lucky winner. And before I conclude, I just wanted to give the biggest shout out to Jerry. He's an amazing guy. This collaboration that I invited him to was something that I felt was very exciting for both of our channels and audiences. So Jerry, you have been magnificent. Thank you for everything you have helped me with. Guys, go and check him out, please. He's just like me. He's a tech lover, tech enthusiast, and you won't be disappointed with his content. And so guys, as I always say, make sure to stay hydrated. It's a hot summer over here in the States. And with that, guys, I hope to see a lot of you guys on the live stream again on August 12th, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And with that, I'm clocking out for now, but I cannot wait to catch you all in my next video.